Zwift is the go-to app for most of us when the weather gets a little bit dull. But with the Zwift app having recently been updated, I wanted to bring you up to date with all the new cool features so you don't miss out on anything. There's a lot to cover, so let's get kitted up and straight into it. Now let's start with some big news from Zwift, and it has nothing to do with the app, but this. This is a Zwift Hub, Zwift's very first smart trainer. So it's a smart trainer with a direct drive. And fun fact, Zwift actually checked the compatibility of the Zwift Hub with over 500 different bikes, over 70 different bike manufacturers. So that's really cool. The Zwift Hub has a power meter accuracy of ±2%. It also has a max power of 1,800 watts, which is absolutely plenty for most of us. I, for one, will definitely not be putting that much power out on it today. And it also has a max gradient simulator of 16%, which is pretty steep. So that's the Zwift Hub. Now onto some more cool things. Now this next one is mega cool. There are lots of time segments on Zwift where you can set personal bests on. But if you're going for a new personal best, it's very hard to know if you're going to be on track to set a new time until you get about 5 meters away and realise you're 3 seconds off. I definitely had 3 seconds in me that time. Now when you hit one of those segments, there'll be a hologram of yourself called HoloReplay, and it's basically like a Zwift avatar ghost of yourself. So you can race yourself up the climb to make sure you get that personal best. I mean, it's all well and good if you're having a good day on the bike, but for those days when your legs are a little bit tired, it's not so good. Past Manon was absolutely flying. Whew. Next up, there is a brand new bike flying around in Zwift, and it's not any old bike, it's a hand bike. How cool are they? Now you can find these hand cycles in the garage, and you don't have to do an additional purchase to be able to use one. They are there for everybody to use. And let me tell you, these things are little pocket rockets. 4-star aero. But there are a few little drafting rules that you need to be aware of. Upright bikes can't draft hand cycles. Hand cycles can draft other hand cycles, and hand cycles will get half the drafting effect when drafting an upright bike. Good work, Zwift. I can't wait to see these in game. But for those of you who are real life hand cyclists, there is a club on Zwift where you can join and you can ride along with other hand cyclists, and you can even race with them too. But Hank will not be joining that. He cannot be trusted on a hand cycle. Now, for those of you who are an avid Zwift user and racer, you might have noticed when you're waiting patiently for your start time to do a team time trial, you could not carry on pedaling. You'd have to stand there or sit there on your bike waiting until your start time. It was quite frustrating. Now there are start pens for team time trials, so you can carry on spinning your legs, doing your warm-up, and then you'll be released automatically when it's your start time. Drafting on TT bikes wasn't allowed in the last update, but now on this new update, you can draft on your TT bike until your heart's content. Now, Pace Partners is my go-to when I jump on Zwift and I don't want to do a structured workout. I can just jump on and ride in a group. Pace Partners are also great if you want to do a quick warm-up or cool down before or after your race. And if you don't know what Pace Partners is, here's a quick explainer. Pace Partners are bots, not real Zwifters, and they ride around in-game at a consistent, certain pace. You can join them and there will always be a group of riders riding with a Pace Partners, meaning you'll always have a nice group that will ride around consistently. There is Pace Partner A, B, C and D is actually the most popular one. D is the diesel Pace Partner, and it is the yellow avatar. It weighs 82 kilograms and it rides around at 125 watts, which is 1.5 watts per kilo. Pace Partners are now more accessible than ever, and you can find them right here on the homepage. And they have added a total of 8 Pace Partners to Watopia and 8 in Makuri Islands. And Pace Partners will also be able to join a selection of events. This next update is only really going to affect you if you have already completed Zwift. And as you ride on Zwift, you will gain XP points, and they're experience points. And that's what this little number is here. Now, before the last update, the max level you could reach was level 50. But now you can go all the way to level 60. And yes, I'm on level 21. I have quite a long way to go. But on the way to level 60, you'll be able to unlock some really cool things, including some fire socks. Next up is the Smart Anvil power-up, and you might be familiar with this one. It adds 50 kilograms to your body weight for 30 seconds. But in the past, this power-up has been misused. I repeat, you do not want to add 50 kilograms to your body weight going uphill. That will make things a lot harder. Now, this isn't going to happen anymore because the Smart Anvil power-up will only let you activate it when the gradient is minus 1.5%, so you can fly down those descents. There are more Japan-inspired roads coming to Zwift very soon. Urukazi is the latest expansion of Makuri Islands. There's going to be loads of new routes on there, plus one that's over 25 miles long and one that connects to the Makuri Islands. They're going to be coming to Zwift very soon, and I cannot wait to explore those new roads. Have you ever wanted to ride with your cycling hero? Well, you guessed it, you can. You can ride along with your cycling hero and do exactly the same workout as them virtually. You can do these in a group with the pros by signing up to a Zwift Pro training camp group, or you can do them in your own time solo, whatever takes your fancy. You can ride along with Jumbo-Visma, Movistar and Team Bike Exchange men's and women's team, or you can choose to ride with the men's Ineos team. How cool is that? It doesn't seem so bad when I get dropped by Annemiek van Vleuten. I'll take that. So those are some of the super cool new updates Zwift have. Hope this video has helped you be up to date with everything that's happening on Zwift. If you did like this video, then make sure to give it a big thumbs up and let us know down in the comment what your favourite update was.